All right, Shalom Israel. Welcome back to Maccabestv TV. I'm sitting here with my brother Hashar, my brother Maalak. I say shalom to y'all brothers. What y'all been up to lately, man? You know, we haven't seen a lot of the Hebrew Israelites, you know, doing a lot of interviews. You know, brothers been pretty much under the radar. What y'all brothers been up to lately?
Hey, man.
Well, actually, as far as us, A.O.C, we've been planning things. We under the radar because we coming up with blueprints and certain plans that we got laid out. So
okay,
that's why a lot of people, they wonder why A.O.C might not be on YouTube or, you know, putting videos out, because we laying out certain blueprints and maps to plans that we got planned for the future, plans that we gonna set in motion.
Right,
so we in the drawing boards right now.
I understand that you and the brother A.O.C from GOCC, y'all got a couple of lectures that y'all are planning on doing in the upcoming months at Nicholas. Can you give the family any word on when that's going to happen and pretty much what the lectures are going to be about?
Well, we're pushing for sometime in October, if not October, in November. You know, if time permits, if everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. It's going to be a two-part event. You know, one is going to be based on Latinos or, you know, natives, indigenous people, showing how we've always been inclusive as far as revolutionary movement, dealing with people of color, showing that we've been part of movements as far as dealing with Islam or 5%ers, or, you know, when you're dealing with the young lords and Hebrew Israelite movement, like, we're inclusive because we have people that are outside of the Israelite community that try to exclude Latinos or indigenous people from that movement. They try to seclude us and say we were never inclusive, we're a different breed of people, we have nothing to do with, you know, our so-called black brothers and sisters. So we're gonna do our first event showing how we've always been inclusive and how we've always been included within that history. And that is gonna be springboard to our second event, which is gonna be the main event, showing how Hispanics, so-called Hispanics, and natives are Hebrew Israelites according to biblical prophecy, documentation, historical documentation, and archaeology over here in the Americas. You know, showing much Hebrew artifacts. So we're gonna go into these two different presentations, so how on both spectrums, Latinos and indigenous peoples have always been a part of, you know, like, say, race or the nation, so on and so forth. We're all the same people. So this is the goal for this event that we have planned, man.
Right, so, you know, family, I know y'all brothers are not really that familiar with the brother Maalak because he's very much behind the scenes, but the brother's been very instrumental, I like to say, first in helping me with my PowerPoint presentation and even learning how to use PowerPoint. That's the brother that taught me, and I know he's also helped Hashar a lot, man. So we give the most high thanks for this brother, man. It's a very good brother. Y'all brothers get to know this brother, and he's actually going to come forward on the forefront and do a couple of lectures. And like I told A.O.C, I'm hoping that y'all brothers do at least half of it in Spanish, because you have a lot of our people that don't speak no English that have never really heard this word because they simply don't understand it. So I'm hoping that y'all brothers definitely touch on some of that stuff in English, and definitely try to get your hands on some Spanish apocryphas and some books in Spanish that speak in Spanish about the people over here being Israelites. So I hope that's definitely part of your presentation. But knowing y'all, I already know that that's definitely part of the presentation, man. So I'll be there, and I'm gonna steal some of y'all information, and I'm gonna use it to the best of my ability. Hashar.
Oh, what's up,
King? What's up, King? I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? A man of few words, man, till it's time to, you know, bring the information out. I just want to ask y'all a question, man. Just speak really quickly. You know, the family, sometimes they come to 125th Street looking for y'all. The family, sometimes they come to 45th Street looking for y'all. I don't think that they understand that as long as A.O.C has been around, y'all brothers have always moved around. Y'all go to Queens, y'all go to Brooklyn, y'all go to Staten Island. So talk to the family about that, because I think that they expect y'all to be in the same place every week. And when y'all not there, it's being said that you got ran off the streets.
Well, being run off the street, that's never going to happen. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High, while y'all was shot. That's never gonna happen. Blessed be as well. The other thing is this: we teach in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm from. You know, born and bred. So you know, we teach out there, Flatbush Extension, downtown Brooklyn. I mean, we be all throughout Brooklyn. Then we teach out in Queens. You know, we be out there by the Coliseum. You know, or further by the bank. We teach where else? Damn near.
Y'all been to Staten Island?
Oh yeah, Staten Island.
Y'all been to the Bronx?
Jamaica, Queens, the Bronx. We actually, I mean, we got mad footage. We taught in Atlanta. We taught in North Carolina. There's other spot out of town, Maryland, DC. We go all over. I mean, because you know, we just try to just spread the word everywhere and keep it global. So, I mean, unfortunately, anybody miss us, all they could call the brothers that got the number, and they could reach us. You know, where we gonna go. So it's like, you know, like that. And then as far as just other things, events, like I got several books already written because everybody been getting at me. A lot of people don't know that I've been writing a bunch of books. And they said, all right, put them out. We be going at it. You know, I can't, we battle, you know, iron sharpening iron. And so, you know, so I put these books out. The one that's going to come out soon is Written in the Dark for the Children of Light. It's called, and the subtitle is The Bible, the Infallible Textbook of Mathematics, Metaphysics, and Science. And so that's going to be the first one out. And trust, it's going to kill anything that anybody talking against the scriptures, against the Bible, the Torah, the Tanakh. It's going to crush all of that, you know, because it's going to explain and bring the light that the Bible has 4 cardinal directions. You know what I'm saying? And these directions, you know, a lot of people look at them literal. They forget the allegorical, the metaphysical, and all of them, and they all come together, composed as one. And so that's going to be out. And got a few other things. And then a lot of, and I just want to touch on the subject as far as the cats going Old Testament, New Testament. What a lot of people don't realize is one thing. That last lecture that everybody had, what was it, Daniel?
The matriarchs, the
polygamy thing, something like that.
Yeah.
That last one, it actually was going to be a debate between me and A.O.C. And that debate was actually going to be about the Hashar, the Old Testament, New Testament. You know, but he got his orders or whatever, like, you know, stand down for the moment or whatever. And me and him always be going at it. A lot of people don't realize that. You know, and that's why, you know, we get that, because we go at it on the phone for days, like this, that, and the other. And so we was going to then go at that, but then unfortunately it came out in another direction, which is good. It just got to be out and brought out. And again, just to let the family know, we spoke to the brother Zion Lex, you know, myself and Daniel Allah. He reached out to us, you know, and we spoke to him. And we also reached out to his Knesset, you know, Shema Israel, you know, and shout out Chief Principal and the rest of them. You know, so everything is good. And that debate in itself, or discussion, or whatever you want to call it, it is coming.
That's right.
It's coming soon, and it's coming very big. And all the people that you think is Nasi, Zion Lex, Priest Daniel Allah, we got quite a few others, you know what I'm saying, myself, and we just gonna bring it to our family, the nation of Israel, so they can just see what's what and have questions answered, and certain feelings that they have about it, you know, just quelched. You know, and that's, you know, that's basically it, man. You know, we never stop and never sleep. You know, I don't sleep. I'm a vampire. You know, it is what it is, man. You know.
That's a beautiful thing, man. So that's pretty much it, man. I just want to ask y'all brothers one last question before we go, right? This is a question I've asked everybody today, right? A lot of people are expecting that every time that there's something said about us, whether our names are called individually or whether something is said about the movement in general, that we need to make a response video to everything that's said. And what I've been telling brothers today is that the reason why, the family out there, the reason why you don't see Hebrew Israelites responding to every single thing that's being said is it's a distraction from us building. See, our first and foremost goal of this movement is to build. It's to gather the Most High's elect and build the nation of Israel. And when we go in tit for tat with the brothers on the other side, the Kemetic side, then we're not able to build anything. So right now we are in building mode. It doesn't mean that at some point things that are said are not going to be addressed. But right now we're prioritizing what's important, and that's what that is building. So you want to quickly, you know, let me just say this too real quick, because there's all this stuff now going on back and forth, people's personal lives being put out in the public, in the forefront and stuff like that, and it could go somewhere else from the information, you know what I'm saying, to something physical. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to explain to the family why it is that you don't go tit for tat for everything that's being said. I hear your name called all the time in videos. I hear my name called all the time. But explain to the family why you don't go tit for tat and about why we're more focused on building and what you are building, what you're doing.
Well, through the Spirit, that's a beautiful question, you know, and statement as well. I mean, through the Spirit of the Most High, man, it's like this. Being a Hebrew Israelite, I mean, we get called everything under the sun when we teach out there in the street. You know what I'm saying? People talk about your mama, this, that, and the other, fighting, whatever. So that's just small. You know, and if anybody know me and my pedigree, you know, and where I come from and how I come back, you know that I can't even give any of that credence. You know what I'm saying? And when I see people do that, I mean, hey, it's what it is. That's what they do. But it's like this. I mean, even an Israelite argument against another Israelite. When a so-called white man can walk out there and call himself a Jew and feel free to be on Eastern Parkway, claim my culture and my nationality and walk around, I know I don't have to respond to anybody out there as an Israelite because I got bigger fish to fry. Yes. If anything, I'm going to put a hollow point in a goddamn cracker that calls himself an Israelite. So I don't have time to go on camera and argue with another Israelite and say this, that, or the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't make videos, we make things happen. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's only righteous to just keep building as a nation and keep moving forward. And you got to focus on the enemy. When you see this, so, I mean, look, I just put it out there. Look, I can't go to Klan rallies. A lot of people don't even know that. You know, you know, I mean, that's what we do. And so we look for that. We look to see the enemy eye to eye and face to face as opposed to our people, you know, and our brothers with certain, you know, mentalities. So this is why you won't even see that from me, because it's insolence. You know what I'm saying? That breeds, it's nothing. It don't build nothing from me. And you ain't moving me. You don't move me one iota or one bit. You understand? Because if the Most High says that we created His image after His likeness, so therefore He's in me. So you can't move God, so you can't move me. You know what I'm saying? So say what you say, how you feel it is, what it is, that's not going to happen. What you're going to get is see movement and motivation toward the real enemy, the so-called goddamn white man. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that opposes the nation of Israel on an elemental front of just being evil. You see what I'm saying? It's going to happen. So that's the moves we make. Come on in here, King.
That's right.
Come on in here, King. It's all good. You know, so, I mean, that's why you don't see that kind of response. Because, I mean, we be mega busy. And that's the absolute truth. You know, and when we put up them videos, when we about to put them up, you know, our little police confrontations and all of that, you know, I mean, we got plenty of them. Plenty of them. And that's what the people really need to see, like what happened or what's going on. I mean, we actually have police confrontations, you know, in Brooklyn, matter of fact, in Maryland, in Staten Island, real confrontations. You know what I'm saying? And where you see that the enemy, through the grace of the Most High, the enemy actually stands down by the power of the Most High. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're never gonna see that, because you're gonna see, you know, I mean, that real brave heart, that real bravery. We're gonna step up in the front of our enemy like a true Maccabee. That's what it is. All that other stuff is insolence. And all kings don't respond to insolence. So, you know, that's what it is, and, you know, blessings. That's it. I
want to just say this before I close, and if any brothers want to comment on this, they can feel free to comment on this. You know, even though we are Israelites, I remember reading many years ago that Elijah Muhammad warned Malcolm X about falling in love with that damn camera, man. And what I've noticed in the conscious community today, man, is a lot of brothers is in love with the camera, man. Like if you're not, they feel like if you're not seeing their face on camera, that you're not doing nothing. It's not about what you do on camera, it's about what you do off the camera. I'd rather people not see me for 6 months or a year or 2 years, and then when you see me, I've elevated, my information is elevated, my organization is elevated from where you saw me the last time, instead of you seeing my face all the time. Because if I have time to give 100,000 interviews, and I really don't have time to do the work. That's how I look at it, because we're always asked, why don't you brothers do more interviews? Why don't you brothers do more lectures? Why don't you brothers do this? Why don't you brothers do that? Because we are in building mode right now. I don't want to be asked 100 times about Kemet. You see what I'm saying? When the time comes again to speak about Kemet, we're going to speak about it. And in the midst of us teaching on an everyday basis, when that comes up, we're going to teach about it. But we about building this nation, and that's what you see going on. You're seeing a lot of events with Lions of Israel, A.O.C. You see GOCC coming through. You're seeing ISUPK coming through. You're seeing Shema Israel coming through. You're seeing Shamre HaTorah coming through. You see my man Kashub the Danite coming through. You see everybody coming through. This is what we're doing. We are building. While you're trying to destroy, we're building. So anybody want to build on that before we go? That's pretty much it.
I mean, like you speak as far as the camera, that's a real thing. That's why, I mean, a lot of people get at me, you know, for, I don't have Facebook. I don't have, what's that other crap?
Instagram?
I don't have Instagram. I don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dinosaur. You know, and it's not because of that. It's just that I'm busy with the Most High's work. And as far as the camera, we always on camera, and that true camera is the eyes of the Creator. You know what I'm saying? The sun and the moon, as the scriptures say, they witnesses under heaven watching everybody. So that's the camera I'd rather be upon, doing my best. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of our motivations, just to do things right in the eyes of the Creator. All that other stuff, I mean, it is what it is. You know, and just, you know, a lot of people feed off it, and that's what they do. You know, if that blesses them and that float they boat, may they be strengthened and built from that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the angle where, you know, we don't see. And I know you think the same, Danielle. I know you like that too. You know, like, you know, we try to refrain from all that, you know, the camera interviews and everything, things of that nature. And that's why you don't even really see my clan a lot on you know, they don't have, you know, they videos and all that. Like, we can put stuff out there and brothers be ready to bounce on cats. Like, no, let's these niggas is food, let's pray on them and show them what time it is. But it's like, nah, man, just let's do what we do. And, you know, I mean, when the time comes for videos or whatever, that's when the time comes. But that's not a necessary element. The true element is just keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Creator, building this nation, and just wiping this white man off the planet. And I know even a lot of Israelites disagree with that. But I want Israelite and my clan, and I know it's others, that trust. When it comes to that, just move out the way and move over, because you're going to get rolled on with that. We rolling on that crack, and we're going to roll on your ass too when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So with that, man, much love, peace, and blessings to the family of the nation Israel, all Knessets, all camps, all schools, all brothers, all sisters. One, love and respect in the name of the Most High. All praises. Shalom.
Shalom.